Good morning and welcome to Gray Man Walking. Today's day 2 of our Benton Mackay hike. Just leaving the Laurel shelter. A little bit easier today, probably less than half the elevation. I think 20, maybe 2,200 elevation gain, about 4,000 lost. So overall we'll be going downhill. My thermometer quit working, but Nails has one. He said he got down to 41 last night. But we had a good stay. We were the only ones here, so. It's 8 o'clock. We're going to head to our next destination. I think it's Enlow Creek Campground. It's only about 10 miles, so. Hopefully, everything will go good. I tell you, I feel good. You know, after yesterday, when you come off the couch and do over 5,000 feet of climbing in a day, 12 miles, 13 miles. But old Gray Man feels pretty good, so here we go. Another beautiful morning. Go back to that word peaceful. That's what trail life is. Yeah, I took my first tumble this morning. Just coming down a pretty easy downhill. Got tripped up on something and tried to get my feet under me, couldn't do it. So the harder I tried to catch myself up, the faster I went. So bumped my head a little bit, but it didn't hurt nothing. Well, we're 4.4 miles in for the day. There was a slight little uphill when we left camp, and after that it was downhill all the way. We were getting ready to cross the creek, and then I think we got to go back up, but won't be as bad as yesterday. We saw 4 young hikers going up just a few minutes ago, and they were headed for the fire tire, so they said they would be out hiking for a couple of days. So it's good to see some other people out here. Alright, about 7.4 miles in for today. Going to about mile 10. We just completed our climb. It was about 4 miles in length, and it was pretty much up all the way. Nothing really where you could catch your breath. But glad to be on top, getting ready to start going down. Another thing that we're doing this time is we both brought our vehicles. So Nails came down on a Saturday to Virginia from New York. And then we drove the rest of the way to Newport, Tennessee, got a room there. And then we took one of our vehicles and took it ahead to where we'll end our day 3. Drove back to Newport, and next morning, yesterday morning, we drove to the parking lot at the northern terminus. So tomorrow, after we do our hike, we'll come out to where my car is. We'll ride up there and get his, and then we'll spot the one of them at the parking lot that's across Fontana Dam, and it'll take us 4 days to get to there. So we haven't planned anything beyond there. We knew we had to kind of do things this way to get through the Smokies, but the plan is to stay out in the woods, 2 or 3 nights at a time, and but we'll have our vehicles in case we want to go into town and get anything we might need. All right, headed downhill. Gray man's loving this. Well, day 2's done. We had a pretty easy walk down off the mountain before we camped last night. About 4 miles down, then we had about a 4 mile up. It wasn't quite as bad as the day before as far as steepness. Then we got on top and then walked down for a good ways. It was supposed to be a 10-mile day, but our very last turn, I made the wrong choice. We went about 6/10 down a steep trail, had to turn around and come back up. So that hurt. But so we ended up about 11.2 or something for the day, but about 10 trail miles. The trail's not marked with blazes. You've got you got these signs with the different trail names, and you just got to make sure you're going the right direction. I've got to make sure I'm going the right direction. But we got to camp, got set up, got some supper, and ended up getting in about the same time as we did yesterday. So I was wanting to get to camp early a little bit today and relax a little bit more, but wasn't in the cards. Alright, that's enough of this. We'll see you again tomorrow.